What's going on, everybody? Mr. Mugen here today, and this is the Mugen Market Watch with our NBA Top Shot 101 series. And in today's video, we are just going to be talking about serial numbers and why they do matter in NBA Top Shot. Without further ado, let's hop into this video. So, as you can see here, I have a Steph Curry seeing star moment here. And why am I choosing this moment? Because I know that this moment has a jersey number that's listed. So very simple, very easy, nothing special about it. But why does serial numbers matter in NBA Top Shot? Well, for one, it's the only real way to actually differentiate moments that are minted, the same moment, right? For example, this Steph Curry moment here is a 10,000 count, right? So from 1 to 10,000, they're all the same moments. They have the same play. They have the same designs, the same, same everything. Down to everything. So serial numbers is actually one way to actually tell these moments apart, right? It's the only true way to actually tell them apart, right? If they're all the same moments. And also, for some reason, for humans, we value being first, right? Like Ricky Bobby said, if you're not first, you're last. So the first moment that comes off the line, come off the blockchain, is usually the most valued moment. And after that, we have the jersey number, and then as the as the as the mint counts get greater, the range of the premium as far as the serial numbers actually start to go up. There's a couple websites I want to show everybody, but before that, I do want to just show you where what they have this particular moment listed as. And we can also do more research as well too. So here you can see that the number 4 moment is obviously listed higher than everything else. Some of these prices are a little bit fluctuated, but it's okay because I will show you different ways of being able to calculate, especially if you pull a very low serial number, right? Anything under 250, I think is generally good. 500, depending on the count, 1,000, depending on the count as well too. But because this is a 10,000 count, the range is a little bit different. All right, so now let's just look at here. All right, so this user, Giannis, he has his number 30, Steph Curry seeing star moment listed at 250K. Is this accurate, or is this overvalued, or is this even correct? So is there a way for us to check it? Yes. So on this website here, it's called contravex.com. Not secured, but it's okay, as it seems like this person's just starting. He goes into an article about why serial numbers do matter, but what I really want to talk about is actually just this graph here. This graph here is his way. It's not the most, I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate, and I'm not going to say that it is 100% inaccurate, but I do want to let everybody know, let you ladies and guys know, is that at least we have an idea of how we can value these moments as far as serial numbers, right? So from 50 circulation, the circulation count on the left hand side here, as you can see, as we get more circulations, the amplifiers start to differ, right? So for example, if we had a 35,000 count, what this person has calculated, it's 135 times what that actual price, at least what the lowest asking price is. So, and obviously, some of the lower mint counts don't have, can't go beyond a certain number. But as you start to see here, the amplifiers do start to change. And I think that is actually really cool, a good way, a good visual for us to start to understand. And we can actually do this math ourselves. And then, so how accurate was this website? I mean, not this website, but how accurate was this listing here? We can actually do the math real quick. As you can see, the Steph Curry's worth about, the lowest ask was about 137. And that amplifier for a 10,000 count should have been, for a 10,000 count, let's say about that 24.5, right? It was a jersey number, I'm sorry. Well, and then sometimes the jersey number, one thing I noticed on here that the jersey number and the number one amplifier is the same. I've seen in other websites that they're not exactly the same. The number one is still valued just a little bit more compared to the jersey number. And at that point, it just depends on the collector, on the investor. What do they value more? Where are they willing to pay? One thing that we have to consider as far as being in this market, being sellers and investors, is that um, it just depends on what the person is willing to pay you as far as moments, physical cars, or anything as far as hobbies and collectibles. So do take that with a grain of salt. Do take that into consideration where we're investing. So, and that's another part of price negotiation as well too. But yes, so as you can see here, he has an they haven't amplified here the same, but I found that it's actually somewhat different as well too. But let's just do that Steph Curry real quick. So the jersey number here, they're saying that it's about 4 times the price, and so this moment was at 137, and then we're just going to multiply that by that. So to see if it's actually worth what it is. So as the amplifier, according to this amplifier, it's about 548. Wait, no, yeah, no, 105 times. I'm sorry. So it's like in between here. So let's say 101 times 137. So it's about 13 or 14,000 as far as the men count, the jersey number, or the first mint. But I've seen on other websites, which I will show you in a second here, as far as multipliers. This is just literally a something for everybody to just see visually. Okay, so now the website that I want to introduce to everybody is actually, or reintroduce to everybody, is momentranks.com. I've talked about this website before. Down in the description, I do have links to other resources, including momentranks.com, that I feel that is very important for investors. Not just that, my Twitter is down there below as well too, and my Discord server, as we do talk about NBA Top Shot there, other NFTs. You do get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, different strategies and tactics that different people are taking. So that's always good to have a community. So that's why it's important. As far as Discord, you learn something new every day. And then other than that, if you thought that I brought you any value, definitely like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button as well too. So as far as serial numbers, Moment Ranks does talk about, they have a little blog post about serial numbers here, which basically talks about the same thing that I just mentioned previously. For some reason, and being able to only differentiate identical moments, right? So let's look at what moment ranks actually really does here. I've already pulled up that specific moment and did the research as well too, just so that everybody can see. But even on momentranks.com here, they actually, to the left here, it actually has what we would value as far as serial numbers. That's why I think that's why I really like this website compared to the other websites that will evaluate your account. And if we look here, the valuation is a little bit different, right? The first jersey number here is worth about 19-20,000, and then the jersey number here is worth about half of that, according to momentranks.com. Both websites, I'm not 100% sure who's more accurate, but like I said, this is just a way for us to get a better understanding of it. So then let's look at the first serial number, and well, let's say the same, 1897. Now you can check out the number two. See, now you can see the difference between number one and number two. It's about $6,000 difference, and we went to like number 31 or something like that, right? See, way more significantly less than the jersey number count there, just so that everybody can understand. And from here, it shows, first to third, which I think is still pretty good, as far as the information. But and earlier, I showed you that Giannis, that not Giannis, but that moment, the serial number that was bought for $30. And according to Moment Ranks, he actually still overpaid for that moment because he bought it March 24th. As you know, we're in a down market. That was about a couple of weeks ago. So maybe that was what inflated the pricing, but he has it listed for 250K. Definitely a long-term investment for Giannis, the guy that bought it or the girl that bought it. So something to consider. And now you have another tool where you can actually look and check out serial numbers, especially just so that you can get the best value and also find value in the marketplace as well too. But yeah, other than that, that's been my video for today. This is Mr. Mugen with the Mugen Market Watch, and this has been our NBA Top Shot 101 series. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.